guys? Welcome to it. This is Heroes of Infinite Tales. So today I wanted to do a video that I had made mention of in the previous one, but unfortunately that will not be possible today because that challenge is not available. Yes. So today I am just going to check out the internal rift. So these challenges, I think for me, what I do is that I just try and complete them daily and do as much as I can of everything. That's basically it, because I know one thing that is extremely important is the sanctuary of trials, and one of those sanctuaries actually do give you a lot of experience. So I think with my Lena, I recruited my Lena and she was at like level 1, and then I put on the blessed growth on her immediately, and I played like one or two of the adventure stages. It unlocked the sanctuaries, and when I played the sanctuaries from just that one stage, it took Lena from 1 to 56. So amount it is a significant amount of experience or XP. So never undermine that or never take that lightly. It does help when it comes to leveling up your character. So internal rift, one thing that I love is that you can use one character, but then you are allowed to swap around from your roster. So for example, if I had my entire ensemble recruited, meaning including Lucas, including Hugo, and including not Kiki, man. Why is her name escaping me? Okay, the girl that uses the scathe. Let Annika. Damn it, Annika. So I would have had all of them available for this chaos rift, which is the internal rift. So that's something I don't know. Is it exciting? No, it's not exciting, especially when you have a character like Pyron, or sorry, my Pyron, which I think is strong enough to do this alone. And I'm not going to swap this around. So yes, there are a lot of gaming modes for this game, and they are all exciting. You do not get tired of them. You do not even get tired of the cosmetics. You could watch this game, because a lot of the times when you autoplay a game, the purpose of autoplaying a game is to save your own time, right? But what I found myself doing with Hit, especially as you get to other stages and the more difficult it gets, even if you autoplay it, you find yourself glued to the screen still. You know what I mean? You are autoplaying, but you are still watching at the same time. It kind of defeats the purpose, I know. But then, yes, that's how amazing a game is, or that's how you know a game is amazing, when you do that. Autoplay is available from the onset, but you find yourself glued to the screen. Okay, so this is not actually autoplay. This is, I guess, that's influence from other games. This is actually auto skill, but yes, it's available from the onset, but you find yourself glued to the screen regardless. So I think on this one there are about how much there are 10 stages. All of them are fairly easy. I think what I love about the rifts is that they kind of bring out these phantom characters. So the Lenas and the Hugos and the whatnots that you have, they bring out phantom versions of those characters in this gaming mode, or in these stages as bosses. So I think for me that's amazing. You get to face them as different entities or different spirits. I know it sounds dramatic, but yes, for me it is amazing. It takes you back to the old animations, man. I remember, I think it was Zodiac Knights. You had Zodiac Knights, and they had all these incredible powers, and you would get I think it was the silver or platinum, and then you would get the gold knights. But then after the gold knights, I think, which were the ultimate, you would also get the dark knights. So you would get the dark versions of those powerful spirits. So for me, that game kind of, or this gaming mode, sorry, kind of takes me there. So yeah, man, it's pretty cool. It's pretty exciting to look at. Even this is funny because these portals before, I think again it was that whole thing of not updating the game. When I downloaded, these portals would come up, and I would actually see the rubble coming out of the portal. So in my mind, I was like, maybe a ghost is coming out, only to find out that the animation was not really complete, or was inaccurate. The characters actually had to jump in and jump out. So that rubble that looked like an invisible character was actually my character, or my characters jumping in the portal and jumping out of the portal when it gets to the next stage. So that was pretty funny to realize after I had updated the game, I guess. I don't know if that was happening with everyone, but yes, that was the case with my game. So yeah, man, and with this whole rune thing also, I don't know, I haven't been paying attention to the runes, but I do have runes. So what I basically do, I take all the equipment that I have, I upgrade whatever I can upgrade, but I leave out the immortal equipment, whether it's armor, whether it's weapons, whether it's accessories. Then I go onto the, I think it's the rune transition whatever mechanism or the available function in the game, and then I just extract the runes. That's what I do. So I think I'm going to extract them until, like the immortal obsidians or diamonds, until I get the magic stones, or the are they magic stones or god stones? I think they are magic stones. Until I'm able to synthesize those, yes. But for the time being, I'm just extracting them and putting the most powerful, or equipping the most powerful on. I love that the fact that you can unequip them using gold, which is a currency that you can afford to mess around with, unlike unequipping them with crystals, which are vital to the progress of the game. So I think for now I'm good with an all-woman cast. I think Annika is in the pipeline, but I think eventually I will get all the characters. I mean, why not? The game affords you to do that anyway. It's not like it's a tedious milestone where you have to get, I don't know, an umpteenth amount of crystals. No, you just need 1005 for each character, 500 recruitment, and 1000 blessed growth. That's all, and then you have a solid foundation from then on, you know what I mean? So yes, I am not going to waste my crystals on drawing for pets anymore. I think that was an addiction. I have gotten over it now. So yes, I am safe from that, because I think to roll for 10 pets, which guarantees an immortal pet, you need like 9900 crystals. That is about 4 characters that you can recruit and equip with blessed growth. So no, let me complete all my character selection first, and then we will get back onto that one. So yes, Pattern will obviously not have a problem when it comes to finishing off these stages. She is well equipped. I hate this poison though, like this, and it used to confuse me because it was all purpley and pretty. So in my mind, I'm gaining some sort of special power, or thousands are being added to my attack power, only to find out that it is poison and turns my character purple. I hate it. I hate that animation. I do not like it. It is annoying and irritating, but at least when you have a character that regenerates, or when you have your revive, your counter attack revive on max, then it shouldn't pose much of a problem for you. So the chaos drift, what do I think of the chaos drift? It is awesome, because then after you clear all the stages, you get all those wonderful chests that they give a significant amount of items, and those items a lot of the times are essential items, you know what I mean? So you don't really, it's not really a waste of time. That's what I'm trying to put out there. As much as they are, you have the Atlas of Trials, you have the Sanctuary of, I think, Sanctuary of Trials or Sanctuaries, you have the Eternal Towers or Endless Towers, whatever they call them. It is a lot of gaming modes, but that's what makes this game exciting. And you will notice that even if you have 12 characters, you don't have to clear all of those with all 12 of your characters. I think Sanctuaries are the ones that you would have to clear individually, but they give you that room and that option to say, hey, we know you have a lot of characters, but then we won't put all of these tasks, all of these mammoth tasks for you to complete each and every day with each and every character. So I think that was very thoughtful for them. But it also has a con. If they were available for every character individually, then you would be gaining more if you were playing all of those characters all of the time, all of the days. So it would be more rewards. But then they were very thoughtful. They were extremely thoughtful, because I think even the daily rewards, you can only claim it on one character. So if you are planning to get 1 mana every day, 1 mana upgrade every day, there are 365 days in a year, then you can probably get to 199 on your weapon after a year. I know, sounds like a lot and a long time, but then that's the journey that I was talking about, like capturing our journeys or recording our journeys, noting our journeys. Why is there a rush? Because at the moment with this paid to win character modus operandi, let me call it that, they are not the only thing that they are doing, or the only thing that you are doing when you spend a lot of money on these games. You are just essentially fast forwarding time, because eventually, even if a player does not spend that much money on the game, in time they will get to where you are. You just fast forward time, and that's all you did, really. So no, it's that whole microwave mentality. I am good. I get why that is. People want to do that, because with God of War also people would want to get the weapons from the word go on max. So I get why people would want to do that, because it not only is it an added advantage for you, but you get to see all of those amazing and awesome powers and weapons and whatnot and skills from the onset at their max. So for people that want to do that, I guess it's not a bad thing. But for me personally, no, I think I'm good. I enjoy the journey anyway of playing the game and grinding and working hard to level up your character. So when you get there, you know you got there. Your money did not get you there. So yes, that's just how I feel. That is my opinion solely. But I know a lot of guys do like spending money on the games, and hey, kudos to you. Go ahead and flex on the credit card. I mean, it's yours anyway. So yes, guys, let us see where we are now. I think we just completed the 6th stage. So I'm not going to talk about pattern anymore. I think my obsession with pattern is getting out of control and getting out of hand. But then yes, immediately when she came on, I fell in love with her, and I think that's the same reason in the age of wushu I am opting to use the beggar sect as my main, because I think those guys are amazing as well. I mean, look at it. You never get tired of it. You seriously never get tired of it. This is almost like King of Fighters in RPG. You know what I mean? I think this is what it is. The animations, the powers themselves, they don't make sense. I'm not gonna say they make sense, because then I would be lying. But then they are pretty awesome. They're pretty awesome. They make sense to me, because I'm all about iframes. And I think, what was it in Final Fantasy when they could bring out, was it the Espers or the Espers? I think the Espers were the spirits, but then they could do a similar thing with the whole iframe thing, and then there would be a dragon flying up to the sky and then rushing down on you to crush you. And it's a thing, I guess, with gaming. So I enjoy those kind of animations. I think that's one reason I am looking forward to not only Tekken but Soul Calibur as well, because the new Soul Calibur, as expensive as it might be, is looking mighty awesome. I've been previewing some of those endings or finishes on YouTube, and wow. So I think it's Soul Calibur. What? It's Soul Calibur 6. I think it is. Yes, Soul Calibur 6 and Tekken 7. Those are two amazing games that I'm looking to add onto my ensemble very, very soon. Okay, so pattern is taking a bit too long for my liking. I thought she was stronger than this. I don't know. Okay, so that's Annika's illusion actually. So they give it another name obviously, but that is definitely Annika, because she's the only one that uses a scale in the game. She's not really difficult, but compared to the many bosses that you one shot, she is quite decent to be able to withstand so many attacks from Pyron. So yes, that is stage 7, and it is about to be cleared. Okay, so let us just wait for it. I haven't actually tried this whole imbuing jewels on an item to promote it to the next category. I think I should do that, but then I don't think this will work with awakening, because all my characters essentially would have come on with immortals. But then, can you awaken it with jewels? I don't think so. You need the sharp awakening crystal shards and the solid awakening crystal shards. So I don't think that will work out quite as I think it should. I think it's only from what common to legendary, because after legendary you get to immortal. Oh, it might be from common to immortal, sorry. And then from immortal to awakening, then you have to put in those resources, those very vital resources. So I love the fact that with the Chaos Drift, this is one of the gaming modes where Pyron can actually get to her many combos, and she can actually display many of her combos. So that's why I love the foes or the enemy system, the AI. That's why I love the AI in this gaming mode, because they stand up against your character. They don't just fall over and are just all walkovers. No, they stand up against your character. So that's something awesome. That's something brilliant. So maybe let me bring in Kiki, because Kiki is not that bad. Kiki is not that bad. Let's see if we bring in Kiki. There we go. Kiki is in. I don't know why I brought her in at this late stage though. So I guess maybe start with Lina with the first few stages, add in Kiki when it gets a bit difficult, and then for the final few stages use Pyron. I love the wings on Kiki. I think they're amazing. I love this power of hers as well, where she encapsulates herself in that iceberg. I think that's just amazing, because she heals and she deals damage at the same time, and she has that final explosion. So it is a lot of things in one. So this was the attack that I was referring to when I was playing the Art of Purification. She can stand in the center and just keep her assault up on the foes or on the AIs, and she does not need to always run to them or go to them, which comes in handy. So this would obviously be Hugo. That is definitely his Mirage or his Phantom Self, because that longsword is actually the one that he starts with in the game. That's the one that he had. And there you go. There is Kiki showing him proper flames. But again, they are definitely getting stronger. They're definitely getting stronger. I haven't actually seen Pyron's Phantom image in this Eternal Rift. I honestly haven't, guys. Have they put it in yet? Am I missing it? I don't know, because most of the time it's on autoplay anyway. So maybe perhaps it's in here and I am missing it. So let us get to the next stage. I think the last one should be 10. Okay, is it my network? I don't think so. I'm on Wi-Fi. So let us see what happens. Okay, maybe then my Wi-Fi network is giving up on me. It's taking way too long. I hate when it does this, because sometimes it comes back with a network error, and then whatever you were doing, you have to kind of abandon that progress, because the game will restart. You will not be able to play the game again. So that's one thing that I do hate. So there is a game out there. It's called Black Desert. I don't know if you guys have seen the game. I've been trying to get Black Desert on my PC, and it's not working out. It gets to the loading screen. I have created the account. It gets to the loading screen and it does not go any further than that. People have been complaining about Black Desert, but I cannot wait to get my hands on Black Desert Online. It is an amazing game, amazing fighting systems or combat systems, amazing skills, and just overall, it is an amazing game, guys. Like there is no other synonym that I could use for amazing that would give it the excitement that I want it to have, or that I want to bring across. Black Desert Online, if you guys can play it, please do. I hope it does come to either Android or PS4 as an official game. I should actually check on PS4. Maybe it might be there already on the store, maybe, because there is content that you can download without actually buying the physical games. Obviously, that's the advantage of new age gaming. You do not need to buy the hardware, or the hard copy, sorry. So you can get the soft copies of the store. I should actually check it out. I don't know why I haven't checked it out yet. But yes, Black Desert, I tried it on PC. It is not working for me currently, and it is not the specs of my machine, because my machine is quite good. So I don't know. I will keep trying to get it, but yes, it's called Black Desert Online. You guys can check it out if you need to. It's an amazing game. So let us bring back Pyron. Oh, that's how Pyron comes in. Oh, okay. Kiki was just taking too long. And I know Pyron is a lot faster and a lot more hands-on. See what I did there? So what I'm finding with most of these games, if you guys have realized, the spiders, they play a major role in almost every game, because even in, I think it was God of War 3, they have a stage where Kratos is fighting a spider that has crystallized armor and crystallized legs, and then you have to use Hercules' lion, I don't know, lion weapon, I'm gonna call it that, lion gauntlets, to break them first in order for you to fight the spider. So spiders are playing a major role when it comes to gaming. Thank you for the dimension drift from the other game in the other world. Thank you very much. So yes, spiders do actually play a major role when it comes to gaming and AI foes, and I don't know, they're all over the place. From, I think, what was it, Eternity Warriors 2 even. They had a lot of spiders. So yeah, man. I wonder why. Maybe it's just a creature that they decide to just keep going on. But yes, they do have your scorpions, your chimeras, your wolves, and your whatnot. But spiders are very consistent. It's like, if a game does not have spiders as an enemy, then you, can I say the word? No, you I'm not gonna say it. You attacked. Yes. Let me say that you attacked if you do not have spiders in your game. So yes, they're a very consistent feature when it comes to games and AIs and fighting against the AI. So they are all over the place, guys. They're all over the place. In a lot of the games, you get irregnates as your foes. So this should be the last stage. I don't know why, but I'm falling in love with the children of the forest, for lack of a better phrase. So these war pets, or these guardian pets that are from the forest or wood. I saw wood somewhere, I swear. But then those ones, the green ones, I think they're amazing. I find myself falling solidly in love with them. That's the one also that Parent has at the moment, and there are different kinds. I think you have an option to evolve them, and when you evolve them, they change shape, change wings, and change sometimes hair color even. Unless there are that many different, then I stand to be corrected. But yes, I've seen a lot of them out there, and they look pretty amazing. And some of them on players that are just starting out. So someone would have like a level 30 pattern and have that kind of war pet on them. So I think I should not dismiss epic pets that easily, because immediately when I don't see orange or red, I get discouraged, and I either use it to synthesize or to upgrade another pet, or I just discard them. So I think I should not dismiss epic pets that easily, because what had actually happened, I did get that war pet, the guardian pet that I did want, the girl with the bad claws for hands and throws out that scorching tornado, but she was epic. So I had my doubts. So my current guardian pet on Pyro now is legendary, and that one was epic. So I don't know, I was on the fence about it, but I ended up think using her to synthesize this current one to 20. I think that's why I said 20. But then yes, I think I should not, and I should try it out, even if I have both of them, just to make sure that I can interchange whenever I want to. That could work also. I think this is the final guy. He's not a phantom image, but he does look like the warrior class, as how you would have Hugo the brute. So that is definite. X can definitely be the long sword, because I've seen with Hugo sometimes it's not even an X, it's like an anchor when you have that costume where he wears the sailor uniform. So yes, that's definitely him. But then with him also, for Pyran, it is not that much of a challenge. And there we go, guys, all cleared. How long did this take? I think it takes about, let's say, a good 30 minutes, but I did waste some time. But then it takes about a good 30 minutes. But there you go, you get all of those rewards, and they are pretty significant. So that was the Eternal Rift. Yes, let me claim my reward. I love claiming my rewards. 1800, not bad. Am I going to use it now? No. an addiction for drawing for pets also is another weakness of mine, but then I am not going to. But then guys, yes, for the video, that was my chaos drift with Pyron and Kiki. So yes, all of these gaming modes, I'm not gonna say they're important because we all have priorities obviously, but the sanctuaries, the one that gives you sanctuary of trials, the one that gives you experience, just make sure you pay attention to that for each and every character each and every day, because it does reset each and every day. But yeah guys, for me, that was it for the video. That was the Chaos Rift Heroes of Infinite Tales. Until next time guys.